we need to talk. So, as you probably know, I did a trip to Spain on a custom Honda Grom that I built to get around a disability. So I have a brachial plexus lesion and also type 1 diabetic. So I have one paralysed arm where I only have the use of my hand and wrist. So I designed an adventure bike that I could drive, I could steer, I could lift, you know, in all those scenarios in adventure motorcycling where you inevitably drop the bike. So we organised a trip for my first season of content, which was to Spain. We did the Pico Mountains on the Tony bike. It went really, really well. I've been holding on to the footage simply because I still haven't received the funding from my local John Banks Honda for the trip as promised. So I thought if I had onto the footage, they might process things a bit faster, but so far that hasn't been the case. So it's all come out of pocket. I don't want anybody on TikTok or on YouTube, any of you guys, to have to miss out on, you know, the content things I have recorded because of some, you know, financial setback. So I'm going to release the footage anyway. I try and do one video a day for you, get them out. It should be mid-afternoon, about 3-4 o'clock is when I tend to post, so that's what I'm going to do. Other news, sadly, about the bike, which is partly why I haven't been posting the last few days, is I've just been really struggling, I think, mental health wise with the bike. So I put a lot of work into it, and 2 days after we got back from our season 1 trip, having taken this over 5,000 feet up into the Pico Mountains, fully loaded with me on the back, it did incredibly well. And in a straight line towards my grandparents, the bike decided, bottom end has exploded, actually exploded, punched a hole out the bottom of the engine and dumped all of the engine oil out onto the road, locked up my rear tyre at 60 miles an hour. So I'm very, very lucky to have steered the bike to the side of the road without crashing it. So I do have the footage of that, which I'll obviously show you now. After all of that work, the engine's finally given up, it's exploded. The bottom end has completely come out, the whole thing, massive piece of the engine over there. It's wrecked. It's totaled, it's done. I can't afford a new engine. I've only just managed to skid to the side of the road as it is. It's finished. There's absolutely no way I can recover this. I just don't have the money. It's over. But that's what's been setting me back, as without the funding from Honda, I don't have the ability to fix the bike. I don't have the money to do it. What we're looking into doing is obviously selling my R3, which somebody's already made an offer on the bike, so hopefully we get that resolved. And then we are looking into the possibility of doing what you guys have suggested from the get-go. We're going to attempt to put a 300cc engine into the Grom, but that is a cost issue more than anything else. Because of the damage to this motor, I'm going to have to sell what I can from it: the 4-valve heads, the special clutch cover, the oil cooler, the hyper oil pump, all of that stuff I will take apart and sell, and hopefully raise enough money to at least make a start on putting a 250 engine in this bike. So that's the plan. That's why we haven't been posting. I do apologize. It's just been a bit heavy, to be honest. We did also go back today to the site where I had my accident 4 years ago, which led me to be in this unfortunate position. So over 4 years, never been back. So I went back today just as we were driving past, and surreal. Took a bit of footage of that as well. I'll probably end up sharing that soon, but just for everyone who's been wondering where I've been, why I haven't been posting, that's why. I apologize. I will be putting all the footage out there. I've got the footage from David's GoPro, so I'm going to go through that as well and try and make the longer episodes for YouTube, but I'll put the shorter stuff out. Anything sort of under 10 minutes I'll put out on TikTok for you lot to see. But that's the long and short of it, really. I don't want to give up on this project. I want to keep going, but it's become a financial issue. It's not an issue with my drive or my creativity as a creator with a disability, but it always boils down to money. Money's not a problem unless you haven't got any. So in my case, it's becoming a problem, but we will do our best. If anyone has got any information on putting a 200 or 250 to 300cc bike in the Grom, please let me know, because I need to do as much research as possible to figure out what I need to buy and what I need to build, because I need to save money where possible, but I would like a reliable water-cooled engine that I can put in here and not worry about blowing up. So with this video being posted, that could also affect my sponsors that I've had so far. Hopefully not. I'm hoping they're going to stick it out with me, as I'm intending to continue. It's all down to you guys, really. I need as much help as possible. If there are parts for your Grom that you would like to purchase from mine, you know, any engine bits and pieces, then you know, we can talk about that and selling parts on, just so I can make some money for the engine swap. But that's the long and short of it. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been posting, but that's why. So we should get some stuff out there for you. But for all of you that have been following, checking up on me, messaging, thank you, massive thank you, because it reminds me that people do care about the project, which is, it's a nice reminder. When you've put so much work into something, for other people just to give you that bit of gratitude, it goes a long way. So I will continue making content where possible. A lot of it's going to be stuff that I've taken footage of in Spain, so it's not chronologically going to be in order. But anything that's from season 1, I will obviously have titled which episode it is. All of the episodes are available on YouTube under Pro9 with a capital P. So if you're looking for any of that stuff, season 1 from episodes 1 through 13 is where we are now. Episode 13 is the start of the actual trip. The rest of it is kind of like leading up to it, preparation stuff. But the day that we left for the ferry in Portsmouth is episode 13. So 13 onwards, if you just want to watch the trip through Spain, was it the Picos de Europa is the name of the trip. This is the t-shirt from the last trip, which I did the year before, so the Route to Grand Alps. Brilliant. I'm going to get t-shirts for this trip I've just done as well. But yeah, I won't be doing a lot on the bike until I can afford to fix it. So any support you do give me is greatly appreciated, whether it's liking, commenting, sharing, or going to my GoFundMe link on the link tree on my page. All of it is really making a difference. So thank you, all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.